Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. Today we're going to be doing my autumn TBR, and this is just a rough estimation of what I plan to read. This is not set in stone. I am not good at keeping TBRs, but these are the books that I'm the most excited about and would like to get to in the autumn. So the first book is this. This is The Iron Age, and this was a Mothbox pick from Mercedes Bookish Musings. I will link her channel down below. This is a coming-of-age, part fairy tale told from the growing up in poverty of the post-war in Finland. I am just really curious about this. It is a small little book, and it looks like it's large font and really easy to digest and just quickly. There is really not much to a page, so I really hope to get to this in the autumn. I am very excited about it and very much looking forward to it. Then we have Poor Things. This is a book that was recommended by Jen Campbell a while ago, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I've heard it is Frankenstein-esque, and I really enjoy Frankenstein as a classic, and I really would like to see it from a different perspective. This is about a doctor who puts the brain of a child into a woman's body and then falls in love with it. I am really curious about it. It sounds dark and morbid and creepy, and I am excited to dive into that. Then this was sent to me for review by Unnamed Press. This is a book called Fingerprints of Previous Owners, and it is by Rebecca Entale, and I am really curious about this. This is a resort built atop a former slave plantation, and it has rumors of ghosts, it looks like, and the African American community and how they feel about this location, and it is just really going to be kind of interesting and traumatizing, and I am very excited about this and hope to dive into this in the autumn. Then this comes out in October, so I'm hoping to get to it then. This is Wolf Season, and it's by Helen Benedict, and it is from Bellevue Literary Press, and this is after a hurricane devastates a small town in upstate New York, the lives of 3 women and their young children are inevitably changed. And it follows a war veteran and a woman who fled Iraq, and it's going to be really interesting and troubling and kind of dark, but talking about relevant and current situations. I am really curious about this and excited to dive in. Then, to replace my interest in The Handmaid's Tale, I think I might pick this one up today. I am not sure yet. This is the story When She Woke, and it's by Hilary Jordan, and this is the story of a dystopian where when you are convicted of a crime, your skin is dyed the color to represent which crime you committed, and then you are sent back out into the world to be treated as you are treated, however that is, by society, and then see if you survive. I am very curious, and the main character has been painted red. Her crime is murder. This is a magical realism story that I am very, very excited about. This is A Dream Between Two Rivers, and it's K.L. Pereira. This is, I believe, a short story collection talking about folklore and fairy tales, and it looks like it's going to be really interesting and really, really sweet, but very, very dark. It says that it has elements of Angela Carter and Karen Russell, and I can't go wrong with that. Then for my October read of the 600 to 1,000 page book, I plan to read Stephen King's The Shining. This is following Jack, who is going to a old hotel in, I believe, Upper Maine, and he is going to be going in the off season as a caretaker to help take care of it and make sure it's okay while everybody is away, and he is going there to take kind of control of his life and to connect with family and to do some writing, but things go astray and things start to go wrong. I'm very excited about that. Next, we have Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. This is the story of a young woman who is allegedly accused of killing a baby, and she is then dumped into a group home after getting out of jail, but she is just functioning, and it is a non-reliable narrator, and I am very excited about this and very curious about it because I believe it takes place in Maine. Then, of course, I had to pick this as well. This is the Glasstown game. This is by Catherine M. Valenti. This is following the 4 Bronte siblings and their favorite game that they made up, and what happens when it becomes real and they can all go and visit. And last but not least, this is The Fact of a Body. This is definitely going to be a nonfiction November read. This will be really, really interesting to read. It is about death row and the experience of a young girl trying to get someone off of death row, even though their crime is reminiscent of a crime that her grandfather perpetrated against her. I am really excited to read this and dive in, but this will be a nonfiction November for sure. If I don't get to it in October. I might not, because I have Victober coming up, and I have whatever Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings challenge or readathon for fall I'll be reading in that as well. And then for nonfiction November, I will have a TBR for that coming up later in October. And I do think that for November, I'll have one book that's going to be 600 to 1,000 pages. That's a fiction that is being released in November. But other than that, it'll be all nonfiction. So look forward to that. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and click that like button. If you liked it enough to have thoughts or comments or quandaries, go ahead and comment down below. Questions, comments, quandaries, and compliments are always welcome, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.